Anything you're walking on is basically a cement mason has done.
A cement mason does all the concrete work that you see on floors, buildings, outside, on your sidewalks, your aprons, your curbs, driveways, anything that pertains to concrete is us.
There are two entities in cement masons within our union hall. You'll have heavy highway and you'll have building trade. Heavy highway cement masons you will see out on heavy highways, streets, doing sidewalks, doing road work.
Then you have the building side where you're doing like full buildings from the ground up.
All of the new high-rises, the schools that you see, the storefronts, and we tend to go up with the concrete. So we're the ones providing the foundation and the floor work to be able to build that building.
There's also repair work that cement masons do. We do epoxy work, we do patch work, we do injection work. We're also responsible for locations. So we use global positioning systems, line of sight positioning systems. 3D modeling is also in our scope of work.
The work we do is pretty physical. It's probably one of the most physical jobs out of the trades.
It takes a lot of effort and persistence. You have to be able to exert yourself with quite a bit of endurance. It takes a strong work ethic. It takes a strong backbone. The will to do the work is what will allow you to do the work.
We typically work year-round. And the spring is, when the season takes off.
We generally work less hours in the wintertime, but that's all dictated to if you're willing to travel or if you're not willing to travel. Because you could work down south, you could work up north, depending on what time of year it is. So you're exposed to the elements. You get up early, you go home late. You see a lot of dawns and you see a lot of sunsets while you're working. Concrete dictates your schedule. It's not a set schedule.
You don't know what time you're getting off sometimes because you can't just stop in the middle and say I'm done for the day if there's still concrete to be poured or you're in the middle of pouring concrete.
You may have a foreman on the job, but ultimately that concrete is your boss. So you may have an 8-hour day. It can go as high as to a 12 to 16-hour day. We don't stop until the job is done.
So if you need to pour in the heat during the middle of the summer, you're gonna need to pour while it's cool out. So a lot of contractors will start at 3 in the morning and they'll try to get finished up before 11 a.m. Wintertime, you can start at a normal schedule, 7 o'clock, but you may not finish until 11 o'clock that night.
The pay in the trade is excellent. Benefits are also very good.
I mean, you have a pension, you have an annuity, you have your health care, a vacation fund.
Just because the union negotiates a set salary for the cement mason and the cement mason apprentice, it doesn't mean that a company can't pay them more. So if a person excels at what they do, they can get paid higher than the set scale.
As a cement mason, your potential earnings starting is about $50,000 to $55,000. Our infrastructure is starting to upgrade, and there is a need for more cement masons. As long as you have that desire, the earning potential can be endless.
So a person that wants to enter the cement mason's apprentice has to meet 2 requirements. Be able to show up every day, and they have to be able to show up on time. Those are the only requirements. There's no fee to get into the apprenticeship program.
Using myself as an example, I knew nothing about concrete, I knew nothing about cement. I came in just with the willingness to learn, and through that time in the field, I learned how to perform the work. When I came to school, I learned why I did that work, but through the whole course of that, I was actually getting paid to learn. So for me, when you look at a cement mason, you really are looking at something that is starting your career. A career to me is what can change what your lifestyle is like. That career is what's gonna make you be able to obtain the things that you may want in life, but not only the things that you want in life, but the things that you're gonna need to get through life. And that's what Cement Masons has done for me.
I take great pride in what I do. Literally, you walk around downtown or the suburbs or anywhere, or just a driveway or a patio, and it's like you're a part of that.
A lot of women can do it. They put their mind to it and they really want it bad enough that they can definitely do it. Because there's definitely room for everybody out here in the field.
A person that likes working with their hands, that enjoys being in the trades, is going to enjoy doing concrete work and being a cement mason if they like being challenged with a new task and a new process every day.
I love being a cement mason. There's not another trade that I would look at. So it's very vital to me that you find what you love to do, and if you love what you do, you're never really at work.